going on, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you so much for tuning in. It's me, Mikey Pipes. Today is Monday, October 23rd, 2023. Me and a special someone sitting in the passenger seat. We're heading to our fourth service call, and it's only 10:05 in the morning. See that? We're making moves. We're getting things done. We did a tune-up on some wall-hung machine of no name. We did a tune-up on a gas-fired boiler that we installed last year. We gave a nail salon in Valley Stream an estimate to install an 1.5 inch. Yep, 1.5 inch double check valve. The guy took the news pretty well. You know, I gave him a price that would probably give me, I'd probably fall on the floor if I got that price. But he needs to get it done because he got the final notice from the water company. But nonetheless, we're going to our fourth service call. New customer, they're in Queens Village, which is a part of the borough of Queens in the great city of New York. You can sense my sarcasm. It's got a thermostat issue. Let's go see what's going on. Smash that thumbs up button in advance. And if you haven't done so already, consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. And may even buy you a Happy Meal. No, but we're good.
Hello.
Mr. Pagan.
Yeah.
How are you?
Doing good.
Excellent. You have a thermostat issue.
Yeah.
We're here for it.
Let me tell you what I did, which is nothing that in my book, but according to you guys, I broke something.
You broke something?
I didn't break anything.
Is it going to close?
They should.
No,
They should. Slide that in. There you go. Don't walk off, man.
Yeah, hold on. Fix this right. Hold on. See, this is Jose's first day manhandling the red carpet.
You gotta. Oh, that's what it is.
The red carpet. You know?
Anyway, Ben is my name. Jose. Jose. Welcome aboard, I guess, to your company.
23 journalists have been killed since.
Mike.
Let's go.
So they have an adapter for a common wire
Yes.
for that thermostat.
Yes, correct.
So I didn't want to do that because it required plugging it in, cutting a hole.
So tell me what you did.
I traced it over to here.
Okay.
And then I had to. Here's the green wire.
Yes.
It was cut short, didn't go anywhere.
Okay.
So I ran it to this R on the transformer.
You ran into R, the green wire.
The green wire.
The transformer. Okay.
It had the existing red wire. I left the same. The white wire that was coming down from the thermostat
Yes.
still connected to the white that was.
The only thing you touched was the green wire. You put that on R.
I put that on R.
Okay. Why'd you put it on R?
Because that's where you get power from on the transformer.
Oh, look, he's wearing the official Pipe Doctor shirt. We just got to put Jose there.
Yeah.
Ain't that right?
Yes, sir.
And you got to get a Pipe Doctor hat. What is TP?
Yeah.
Oh, Tampa Bay?
Tampa Bay.
Yeah, they suck.
So you thought you needed a C, a common.
A common.
So you gave it R instead.
Well, this is where you get power from on the transformer. All the others really work internally from that, not externally.
Okay. Oye, mira. Thermostato. See? It's thermostat, right? Right, thermostat. We have a red thermostat. We have a green thermostat. Let's get a flat screwdriver and take that screw out, or loosen that screw and remove this wire from there. All right, so we're gonna remove that red wire. We're gonna keep the green, remove the green wire, right? Which is on this terminal, right? Which is on
R.
Okay, so now hold on. Is that R or is that C? The red wire is going to go back on the R terminal. Yeah, you're going to have to want to... That's annoying. Very annoying.
This position.
I know. You can do it. Okay, good. Make sure that's nice and tight.
Yep.
So that's actually the original without the green.
No, the other green. This is the green you said you added.
No.
No, you said you had.
The one that you disconnected is what I added.
Oh,
this
okay.
green that's the green. That
Okay.
green was always there. I didn't touch that.
Yeah, this is the color that I
Okay.
That's the one. That's
so
the
now
one.
this is our common terminal. So let's take this green and put it there. All right. So now that the green wire is on common and not on R, let's turn the switch on. Okay. And let's go to the thermostat. I've been saying this for a very long time, and it's called a good technician is observant of his surroundings, right? I want you to take a close look at, stand here and take a close look at what we're not only working with, but what's in the immediate vicinity. Okay, what's directly to the left of our boiler?
Water heater.
Okay, what do you see wrong with this water heater?
It's missing the
Yes, correct. Yeah, drip leg on the temperature and pressure relief valve. Yes, but what's
There's a circulator on it.
circulator? Okay. My phone always rings while I'm trying to do something important. And why is Washington D.C. calling me? It's not the president.
The president needs you.
Okay. What were you saying? You said there's a
Water circulator.
Okay. Is that wrong?
I've never seen it on a water heater like that.
You haven't seen what? That kind of circulator on a
A
water heater
circulator.
or a circulator on a water heater?
A circulator on a water heater.
Okay. So you have a circulator on that water heater because you have a recirculating line for domestic hot water. However, they are killing themselves because that is a cast iron circulator on a potable water line. That is not a bronze circulator that needs to be on here. This is a circulator, and these are cast iron flanges that are installed on a boiler for hydronic heating. This is a major safety concern. However, the valve is closed, but if there was a valve here or somewhere else in this line, I would be more comfortable. But
There was another valve. Where is it? No, that was it. That was it.
no, you have a check valve there to allow water flow in only one direction. But
Right.
someone added,
Yeah, my friend was a union plumber.
yeah, he probably took it off his old water heater that was here, maybe, or he added this.
Well, yeah, no, I had an old water heater that I had to replace this, but the original water heater when I had this, because I have basically baseboard heat. I try to get baseboard heat down there off that circulator pump.
And this is a union plumber who did this for you?
Yeah.
Oh God. I wouldn't touch. Don't touch the relief valve. No. No. I didn't make a comment on the one we did before because it was only 1 year old, which is fine. But if this relief valve doesn't stop dripping, now we bought him a relief valve without talking about it first, right? So we are not here for this GCR 5400 gas-fired atmospheric water heater. We're not here for that. Not at all. No. And which was installed a while ago because the date is 2016. But this is a major no-no. Okay. I actually have a very good. And now I consider more like a grandfather to me. But his name is Sam. He for many years since he redid his house was having elevated amounts of iron in his blood because every year he gets a checkup, right? And the doctor thought his wife was poisoning him. It came to that point where he almost needed dialysis. So he goes, and it tells me the story after he asked me to change the filter under the sink for his coffee machine. And I see a Taco 1/2-inch pressure reducing valve that's usually used on a boiler because it's cast. Okay. All right, so we remove the R wire, and then we testing to C, and now we are getting 28 volts, 24 volts. So now let's take our needle nose, just trim a little bit of that excess off. Then we'll reinstall this wire onto the R terminal of the T9 thermostat.
Oh, geez, I should have just did that. Jesus
Yeah.
Christy, what an expensive lesson.
You learn something new every day, right?
I don't do it. This is the first time me trying to do this. So I did, I researched it a little bit.
Well, you know what? Maybe you should sign up for our heating maintenance plan, and that way, the next time you decide to play electrician and HVAC contract, it'll be cheaper.
Well, no.
Or you can call us, and we'll do it.
Well, I
During a
told you
tune-up.
trouble, that's all. I went as far as I could. I didn't.
What are you giving me? What is this?
This is the reason
Oh, the
why
wire.
I bought this T9.
Oh.
Because this location is not the good location for the thermostat.
You want to bet?
Or the heating source.
You want to bet? How old is this house?
This house is like 1930, 1940 something.
So it's like 80-year-old home,
Yeah.
right? And you have steam heat.
Yep.
Steam heat came at a premium, right, to the original purchaser, the original buyer of this house,
Yeah.
right? You had forced air, you had hydronic, you had steam. Steam came at a premium. Let's
Yeah. No, I'll take that. That's
let's-
the mounting rack.
Here, you want me to open this for you? Here, open.
Yeah. Thank you.
and Houston, we have ignition.
Oh, okay. Jesus. Just my misplacement of that damn wire, honey.
Okay.
You're fired.
Yeah, you should fire me.
Yeah. You know, I was thinking about hiring you for a second because you were like helicoptering us like you knew what you were doing, but then you put the common wire on the R.
Believe me, I saw
That's why I took a picture.
You want to do Espanol or English?
English.
Okay. Now this is living space.
Right.
We're gonna call this the living room
Right.
in Fahrenheit. And do we install the optional C-wire adapter? No.
No.
Next. We have a radiant or boiler.
Right.
Right? We have steam.
Right.
Right? Success. Your system is now ready to control your system. Now you want to add a wireless sensor, right?
Right.
Add device.
Right. That's this.
This may take a few minutes. Remove sensor cover and insert batteries.
I did
Next. Okay, with the cover off, press the sensor connect button. Oh, see, you're one step ahead of the game. Press the sensor connect button.
Does this guy right here?
Yep, just press it.
You can let it go.
Let go. Now it's looking for device.
But the house, certain other rooms are cool. I have to raise the temperature to like 75 to keep it going elsewhere, and then it warms up because I have radiator.
The batteries were in reverse, weren't they?
Seems like it.
Yeah, it's okay. How much was this thermostat?
I got it through. It was 106 with tax. 160.
Okay.
Goes for the same price at Lowe's. I got this from National Grid Marketplace.
Understood. Okay.
See, but this light is on. This one just clicked. Like,
Yeah.
did I get it there? Maybe. It's doing something.
There we go. Adding sensor. This may take a few moments. Okay.
I'm gonna add my remote, my phone to. I gotta get the app.
Very nice. So it's Wi-Fi too.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll set up that. Okay, next we're going to connect to Wi-Fi. It's looking for Wi-Fi networks. It's thinking. We use the touch part of the pen to call the location of the sensor, the bar, because it's located right there, the bar.
I wanted to borrow mine.
I had to it's hard, the small little things. That's why.
Yes, I agree.
So hopefully it will connect to the Wi-Fi network.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully.
It's
connecting.
I can control it with my Alexa.
Oh yeah, even better.
She could raise and lower the temperature.
Hey Alexa, buy me a 75-inch flat screen TV.
A best-selling option is Toshiba 75-inch Class C 350 Series LED
really damn
4K
good to have that
UHD
thing.
Smart Fire TV, 2021 model. More than 3,000 were bought in past month. It's $799.99
That's cheap.
with delivery by November.
Remember those TVs first came out? You get a 32-inch for $3,000. All right, now you have the app.
I'm sorry, something went wrong. Please try again.
Alexa, be quiet.
Alexa.
Wow.
Alexa,
Silencio.
cállate.
Alexa, do you speak Spanish?
Would you like me to be able to speak both English and Spanish?
Sí.
See.
Alexa,
She's really good.
¿qué quieres hacer esta noche?
She didn't play.
Alexa, ¿qué quieres hacer esta noche?
Sorry, I'm having trouble understanding.
Typical woman. All right, heat is set for 73.
Oh,
Let's
we
make
got
sure
it.
the boiler's on.
She's kicking.
Okay, pop quiz. What is this called?
The spark. It's got to be a spark igniter module.
Yeah, okay, good enough. Have you seen this kind of gas valve before?
Possibly, but I think it's all the same thing.
No, it's not all the same thing.
No?
No, they're not. What's different with this gas valve than a regular one that has electronic ignition?
Well, this one has this some kind of what is this called? A
Flame rectifier.
yeah.
Yes. So this is
Which they normally don't have.
correct, but they're still out there. This is the White Rogers' first attempt to create a electronic or intermittent ignition system due to the EPA energy efficiency laws that came out in the 1980s. boiler manufacturers before that, before they were mandated to increase efficiency, they had standing pilots. So in the 80s, White Rogers designed with a new gas valve with a plug-in. This plugs in, by the way. And this senses pilot flame, and this is the ignition box, which gets 24 volts. Designed this to give it, instead of a standing pilot, intermittent pilot ignition, and hence complied with the EPA. There aren't many of these left out there, and the ones that are left, you notice the long delay of the tick, 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 tick before it actually fired up. Eventually, this ignition system will fail, and then we will remove the gas valve, the pilot assembly, and the ignition module, and put in the Honeywell retrofit kit, for example.
Hopefully after I sell the house.
Hopefully. But we have some history there with that. So, rule number 1, we're working on a heating system. What do we check for?
Water?
Well, no.
Oh,
Yep. Let's visually confirm that the pressure relief valve is the right type and size.
it's a 15.
15 PSI. It's going nowhere. All right, at least it's not capped off. All right, we have our low water cutoff. Again, this is an old boiler with old components on it, but we're very reluctant to touch anything on here. When's the last time this boiler was serviced?
Service?
Yeah.
I don't usually get a service. I mean, it's just
1982?
I drained this thing, and that's pretty much it. It's a
Okay.
service.
While we're here, might as well, let's get the testo. Let's do a combustion analysis just to make sure she's burning okay. All right, we're getting the testo 320 combustion analyzer out. Do you think you was going to pay for us to just hook up a wire? Come on.
Hey,
It's an expensive wire to hook up,
I
but
paid a plumber because I
yes.
screwed up on the switch. He came to turn the switch on, and it cost me whatever it cost me.
Oh, expensive
to turn
switch.
the
Yeah,
on.
that's expensive switch too. I have no hard feel. It doesn't hurt me charging for that. By the way, if I have to leave my house or I have to drive to your home to turn that on,
Is it on? I pressed it twice.
that's not in though. I don't think that's it. No. No. There you go. There you go. Let that boot up. So one of the questions, Jose, that I asked the homeowner, who's been helicoptering us the whole time.
The helicopter wheel right between the two.
It's okay. I asked him, he made a point that a boiler was installed on his birthday in 1992. So I had asked him, how often is he adding water to the boiler? So he goes, not that often, and with a whole story behind that, but didn't specify the frequency. And I said, well, how often? He was like, not that often, right? So finally I get it out of him. He's actually adding water maybe once during the heating season. Ain't that right? Something like that, yes. But he takes out water. He has a contraption set up from here, right? From here all the way to there. And he's got these pipes. He's got 3/4 inch PVC pipe set up. Actually, is that 1 inch?
Maybe.
Yeah, no, 1 inch. He's got 1 inch PVC pipe that he hooks up to there. And he has like a little funnel to there. And see, pretty good.
The whole deal.
Very nice. Got the whole thing, all right? So let's do a combustion analysis on this. You didn't press start.
Thought I did.
Now you have start. Okay. And that is going to go into the inside top of the boiler before it gets diluted by the diverted air.
So right here is right at the top.
It should be there, yep. Good. And you may have to hold that there, but let's see what kind of numbers we're getting from our tester. All right, so she's okay.
She's safe.
She's climbing. We're going to see that stack temperature, probably be above 400 when it's all said and done. But company policy, besides also checking the relief valve on the appliance we're working on, is that we always do a combustion analysis on the equipment that we're working on. Always. So our stack temperature looks like it's still climbing. But most importantly, our O2 is 6.5. Our parts per million of carbon monoxide is only 24. We have an 82.7 gross efficiency, and if we arrow down, we'll look at CO2. keep going. There you go. And that's 8.13% of CO2. All within acceptable range. So let's clipboard that. No, the stop button. Okay, clipboard it. Pull the probe out, hit escape, and let's go to draft measurement. Zero it out. 11 seconds, and we want to make sure we have negative pressure. Our stack temperature should go back up to that 400-degree mark. Ooh, see, positive pressure. This reinforces my saying, if you ain't testing, you're guessing. And you cannot see, smell, sense. You can only test combustion gases, flue gases, and you can only test exhaust gases, pressure of draft measurement. So right now we are borderline. We're at 0 inches of water column on our draft measurement, which gives us a positive pressure reading. And we would recommend that negative pressure. Good. It still wouldn't be a bad idea to recommend that back to positive. It still wouldn't be a bad idea for the homeowner to reach out to a chimney company to take a look at the chimney.
That's a new flue liner they put in there this past year.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, have them come back and check it, because it's unless you don't have an attic fan or exhaust fan running.
That's right to the atmospheric. Yeah.
You may want to have them come back and check it. Tell them that the plumber did a combustion analysis on the exhaust gases, and it didn't hit negative pressure for a while, but we're negative pressure now.
Well,
you can clipboard that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, a little summary recap. Homeowner thought C meant power. But, however, instead of just hooking up that wire, confirming the thermostat is communicating with the boiler, we need, as service people, people go into people's homes, we're charging, rates, that, command, respect. So we strengthened the existing relationship that we had by building value with the homeowner. So we didn't just hook up the thermostat and say, have a nice day. We hooked up the thermostat, connected to the Wi-Fi, made sure the thermostat turned the boiler on and off. But most importantly, we spent some time on the boiler doing a combustion and draft analysis. And then while Jose is printing the results and taking a picture for our Service Pal app, for the dispatching app, I valve tagged the 5 most important valves in the home for this particular customer, which was water supply, water heater gas, boiler feed valve, boiler gas, and of course, last but not least, the main water valve, and valve tag those as well. So you build those relationships, getting it done.
Got her done.
Getting her done. What do you think? Any feedback, thoughts, criticism, comments?
So far, so good.
All right, awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, your turn. Thoughts, feedback, even criticism down in the comment section down below. I am going to slightly tap on pedal as I blow through stop signs. Smash that thumbs up button, guys. Catch you in the next one. Be well.
All criticism is good criticism.
Yes. Be well. God bless. Stay safe.